Vektor is a tool for using DeFi far quicker and with unique powers. We've completely reimagined the DeFi interface to unify multi-chain querying, execution, and automation, basically the entire DeFi workflow. And we do it with a command line that's intuitive to finance pros. If you can use a spreadsheet, you can easily use Vektor. Let me take you on a journey. Let's say we're an investment manager at a crypto fund, and we want to make sure we're getting the best performance on our crypto assets without taking too much risk. Vektor helps us monitor our positions, find better opportunities, and execute transactions, either manually or with automation. I've already taken the first step to register my blockchain addresses using labels, so they can easily be used in Vektor functions. Now I can simply type lend.positions to see all my lending positions across DeFi. Vektor checks all supported venues and chains for all your addresses, so we get a complete global picture with just one function. It works just the same for other functions like borrow positions, which lists your on-chain borrowings, LP positions, which lists all your concentrated and full-range liquidity positions, and of course balances, which lists all your spot holdings. But let's focus on lend positions for now. I'm going to close these other panes down. You probably noticed the flashing updates in the tables. In Vektor, anything that changes from one block to the next will automatically update in the app. We call it live updates, and it works on both direct from chain data as well as any calculations or custom formulas that you create. But here's where things get really cool. Check out these action buttons at the far right. You'll see these everywhere in the app, and they help you discover all the functions that Vektor is capable of. Thanks to Vektor's unique ability to add meaning to data and abstract away differences between protocols, we're able to gather a whole range of actions applicable to these lend positions, including actually modifying the position itself on chain. That's right, Vektor is not just another read-only dashboard. Vektor can build and execute transactions for fast, powerful DeFi position management. Let me show you. I'm going to use this action to view other available USDC markets and check I'm not leaving any yield on the table. When I click on it, it automatically populates the correct syntax into the command line. This is by far the quickest way for you to get to grips with Vektor's execution language and become a power user. We're now looking at a view of all the current lending markets filtered on just the USDC asset. And I can see here that I can get a much better yield if I move my position from Aave to Compound on Polygon. So that's what I'm going to do, first by withdrawing this position. When it's time to sign, I can use a hardware wallet directly integrated into the app, or any browser-enabled wallet like MetaMask, MetaMask Institutional, Copper Connect, Fireblocks, and so on. After checking the details, we simply press Connect, press Sign, and sign the transaction. The Vektor app itself is non-custodial. We never have your private keys. There we go. We know the transaction confirmed already because we can see the position disappeared from the list. You could also keep track using the Transactions function to see a history. To complete the process, I'm going to relend those USDC to Compound v3. I could use this other action directly on the lend markets list, or because I know the lend function well, I can do it directly in the command line using the handy autocomplete to assist me. We can see the position appear almost instantly as it's created on chain. Incidentally, if I'd wanted to take advantage of this even higher rate on a different chain, that's easy too. We could just use Vektor's powerful bridge function to first bridge over to Optimism. There's a video dedicated to bridging on our channel already, so I'll skip it this time. For now though, since this is a variable APY, I want to know if it's no longer competitive, so I'm going to set up an alert to notify me when the APY drops below 3%. First I'll drill down on the underlying market, then I'll use the alert function to send me an email when my APY threshold condition is met. Thanks to Vektor's structured data model and nested formula logic, we have immense power and flexibility to create pretty much any alert trigger, drawing on data points from across the whole of DeFi. The alert is now created and will receive an email notification once triggered, even if the app is closed. And that's just the beginning of Vektor's automation capabilities. There's so much more I could show you. We didn't have time to cover our trading features, with functions like prices, buy and sell quotes, and conditional executions. And we also barely touched on our powerful LP features like LP pool queries, pool drill downs, deposit and withdraw quotes and executions, concentrated liquidity support, out of range alerts, and much more. Ultimately, that's the magic of Vektor. Infinite workspace to assemble your own DeFi experience. No need to conform to others' UIs, no need to migrate funds to other wallets. Just fast, clean, powerful functions encompassing querying, automation, and execution across the whole of DeFi, and unified into a single, incredible experience. Find out more on Vektor.finance, and thanks for listening.